What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Windcharger. So before we get to Windcharger, let's go over the box. You have this nice image here of Windcharger in his robot mode and in his vehicle mode. You got the destruction of Autobot City on this side. On this side, you have a nice big piece of artwork of Windcharger. On the back, you have your obligatory product shots, your transformation steps, your one-sentence bio. And funny enough, he doesn't have a scene of the movie. This is just the Autobot poster of the original movie. Because I'm pretty sure they're saving the scene he's actually from for the Dead release. So, in the box, you do get his little itty-bitty gun. Molded in a whitish plastic. And you have his magnetic effect. Very nice. So, here is Windcharger in his vehicle mode. I am very happy to finally have Windcharger to complete the Season 1 mini-bots. He just looks really great. Outside of my one nitpick, clear windows. But he looks good. He rolls nice. Really nice. You can store his weapon here in the vehicle mode. How did I do this? Peg goes... Hold on. Whichever way... Nope. Other way. Okay. So you've got this port here and this peg here. Can't see that. Peg there, port there. And you can store the gun under the car. And then the blast effect, you use this peg in that port. So now Windcharger can magnetically repel or attract you, or whatever he's shooting with that. The only thing I don't like in this vehicle mode is I wish this spot right here would have got another coat of silver. It's very obvious that it's missing a coat of silver. But, yeah. So, for comparison with Windcharger in his vehicle form. Let's go down the list. Start off with the Deluxe Class Legacy United Wheeljack. Just because the Studio Series 86 RC. Now for, 86 Optimus Prime. And now let's just get to his mini-bot compatriots. So, we've got Huffer, Cliff Jumper, Brawn, Gears, and Bumblebee. So let's bring the whole group together. And there are all of the Season 1 mini-bots together. And they look great together. Huffer and Windcharger definitely look out of place because Brawn's got blue windows, Bee's got blue windows, Gears and Cliff have blue windows, and Windcharger and Huffer just kind of like translucent blue windows. Oh, whoops. I will be getting the Toy Hack set for Huffer to give him blue windows. I don't know if they're going to do a set of powder blue windows for him or not, but we'll see. But, yeah, that's vehicle mode. Now let's go to robot mode. And we have got Windcharger in his robot mode. And this guy is looking fantastic. Robot mode, well, not completely fantastic. I have one nitpick in his robot mode, but I'll get there. Otherwise, he looks amazing. This is the spitting image of what he looked like in the cartoon. Well, let's get a close-up look at his head sculpt. Nice head sculpt. Done in this, like, bluish gray color. His face is all gray and the bright blue. Articulation-wise, his head can only rotate. He has this lever here on the back of his head. That is what makes his face look up. I wish they would have thought of that with, like, Legacy Motormaster. Arms are on a ball joint. In and out, that much. Bicep rotation. Elbow bend. His wrists are on a ball joint, but due to how these panels are on his arms working and how limited the restriction is, or limited the space is, you don't get a lot of wrist. Due to transformation, you have shoulder, waist, hips can go forward, back, in and out, thigh rotation. Now you have to, he has two joints here. You have the actual knee of Windcharger, which is that far. And then if you use his ankle, bend it down a little more, you get a little more. So, all together, you have a hinge here, and doing this might result in the leg untabbing. Yeah. And you also have ankle tilt. Or I should say shin tilt. So, that is it for articulation. Now come to my nitpicks. He has no heels. So you stand him flat. If you don't adjust his legs accordingly, he's just going to fall flat back on his butt. And how hollow the inside of his legs are. I am getting the Go Better Studios upgrade kit that will fill in his feet. Now let's get to my biggest nitpick on this figure. This whole piece on his back is translucent plastic. And it's pinned through his back. Hasbro, you had to make this part translucent plastic. I'm begging, when you guys do the dead version, make this piece in solid. So let's give him his gun. The tiny little thing that he's got. He can pew pew, bang bang, and all that fun stuff. He get out of his hand. You have a port here in his butt to store the gun. And then you can use the magnet effect again. Use this peg, plug it into his chest. Now he can use his magnetic powers in robot mode. And like a lot of other people say, Windcharger is probably the strongest character in all of Cybertronian history because he has the power of magnetism. So this power should have easily overridden the Decepticons quite a few times. But there's that. Now, for comparison. Okay, let me back him up a little bit. That's the thing I hate about three-legged tripods. Here he is with the Commander class Optimus Prime. Whoa. See, that's how he looks with Optimus. Looks pretty good. And then here is Wheeljack. The two dead bots together. Inevitably waiting for a dead 2-pack in the near future. Here he is with RC, just because RC dragged his lifeless corpse in the movie. And now for the mini-bots. Huffer. I really hope we get a new Toon Huffer soon. Whether it be Gen Select's 5-pack or just a new re-release of Huffer. I want a new Huffer. With Cliff Jumper. Can't wait to see version 2 of Cliff. Gears. Brawn. Now I have the two buddies together because they were buddies in the show. And Bumblebee. Now again, let's bring in everybody. Really, Braun? Here they are. Here are all 6 of the Season 1 mini-bots together. It feels so good to finally have them all together. I never thought Windcharger was going to come out. But there you go. Yeah, why don't you fall? Alright, so overall, what do I think of Windcharger? I think it's awesome. Despite knowing I'm going to end up double dipping on this figure later for the dead one, this is a pretty nice Windcharger. I'm not a fan of the hollow legs. I'm not a fan of the clear plastic. But I just think overall this guy is awesome. To have the Season 1 mini-bots done is fantastic. And just wait for the inevitable tailgate out of this figure, too, is going to be fun. Although, it is interesting to point out, speaking of tailgate, you will not be able to leave his wheels out like this in robot mode unless they retool his legs, because tailgate's robot mode has his wheels out. I mean, you can leave his tires rotated over, and that's going to be more accurate to tailgate, but yeah. Overall, Windcharger himself is awesome. I'm very happy to finally have it, and to just know that now entirely my Season 1 crew of the Autobots is done. Unless they do a new version of Blue Streak and Mirage, Season 1 is done in my collection. So, I highly recommend you guys hunt down Windcharger. He is an awesome figure. And he just overall necessity to complete the mini-bots. So, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of this figure. I thank you all for watching. This has been the review of the Transformers Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Windcharger. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.